This is my initial thoughts and review on the Michelin Anakee Wild front tire. Now that I've got a few hundred miles on these Anakee Wilds, I wanted to give some initial impressions and observations. The reason why I chose this tire is it was closest to the one that I had before, and I'm hoping not to have a whole lot of commentary on it, but the TKC 80 right now is unavailable, and this had the closest profile and look to it as far as I could see. The reviews were good on it. I'll put a comparison between the TKC 80 and this tire, just a still shot right here. So for the first 500 miles, this tire has performed pretty well. I've tried to take it through, sand, dirt, hard pack, pavement, and it's really seemed to have held up pretty well. This tire is on a 2018 KTM 1090R, or Adventure R, and it's in 90-90-21. My focus for this bike and the tires that I buy for it are off-road. It does get a lot of on-road use because you have to ride to where you're riding at. You can take a 500-pound bike and put it in the back of your truck, but it better to ride there, and that's the kind of the purpose of a adventure motorcycle. So this tire on the road has performed really well. It's got a rounded shoulder, and it does really well on corners and dry pavement. I don't have any experience with it on wet pavement. We don't get a whole lot of rain here in Arizona, especially in the last few months. So where all this counts for me is off-road. In the sand, it doesn't push. It does grab a little bit, but it does really well, even in deep sand. Probably about 10 miles ago, I was in some pretty deep wash sand. It had to be a good foot deep, or probably even deeper, and it tracked pretty well. Probably not as good as my previous tire, but it for what I'm looking for, it does really good there. Off camber, hard pack, loose rock, it performs very well. It's surprisingly a really good tire. The Anakee Wild is something that I haven't really thought about. I know a lot of folks recommend it. Probably right now, as far as I can see, the Anakee Wild's probably where I'm going to be going for my front tire anyway. I'm probably gonna, when I wear out the back tire, I'll think about adding that Anakee if this tire holds out as well. I'd like to see the longevity of it and how well it does once it starts getting worn down over the course of time, how well it performs as it ages. So that's going to be very, very key. But right now I'm thinking this is probably the front tire for me. Keep an eye out for a long-term review on this tire. I'll let you know how many miles I get out of it and what I've thought about it after the end of life on this thing. Please comment, subscribe, like, and share. Adios.